Within PHS we have quite a diverse set of businesses, and we had a requirement to replace our warehouse management system in the first instance. And when we looked at the suppliers that were out there for warehouse management, Lawson just had so much more to offer because they had an ERP system. We just felt we were getting much better value for money by buying an ERP system rather than just a best-of-breed warehouse management system. But we let the users decide, and we had a committee of users from each division, and they didn't know what systems they were looking at. They didn't know whether they were looking at ERP or warehouse management, and they actually selected Lawson as the best-of-breed warehouse management system. And as a byproduct of that decision, we ended up with an ERP system that has so much more to offer for the rest of the business. So it was a win-win situation for the IT function and for the business. We had a short list of 5 suppliers, and all of the product offerings were very similar. We reduced that to 2, mainly to do with price, but it came down to dealing with the Lawson people, and we got on very well with them from the start. And when we had to take all of our users to see the different suppliers, we were very impressed with the way Lawson dealt with us. Small things like there was coffee when we arrived, the projector work, we had a copy of the presentation to take away with us, and it just gave us the impression that Lawson were very organised, and we felt if they could organise a user day like that, they would handle projects in a similar fashion. So we were very impressed with the way they dealt with us as a prospective customer, and they gave us confidence. One of the things that attracted us to Lawson was the availability of their technical consultants. Lawson had the best of both worlds because they had in-house technical consultants and they had their partner network. We did put our team through boot camps and the in-depth training, but we found the expertise of the in-house consultants was invaluable. It helped us to implement Lawson much more quickly. They've learnt the mistakes, they'd implemented globally the same system, and without their help, the whole project would have taken a lot longer. We found that the technical consultants were very good at bridging that gap between technical land and the layman, and interpreting the Lawson configuration, the stepwise process, and turning that into English so we could understand it. And without their help, we wouldn't have been able to deliver the project. So I think the first tip is to look into the availability of consultants and their expertise and how they deal with people. The second thing I'd say is more internally, and not about the ERP system, is to make sure that your internal work processes, your business processes are up to date and are re-engineered before you start implementing the ERP system. We try to do both at the same time, and it literally doubles the amount of work you have to do, and hence extends the project. And you're trying to understand your business processes and then trying to configure the system to fit those processes which are still evolving. So I would definitely say re-engineering your processes before you start is a must.